This is a live Channels Television event.
And connect Abuja-Lokoja Expressway at the second point. Your Excellencies, this project was awarded to Messrs. Zebaset Construction Company Limited on 4th November 2025, and construction commenced promptly thereafter. I am pleased to report that the project has been successfully completed in accordance with the approved specifications and quality standards. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the scope of work executed under this project includes the following: construction of 13 kilometers length of road, site clearance and earthworks, construction of trapezoidal concrete line drain, laying of stone-based course, stone pitching, one number of 3-span river bridge, construction of pipes and box culverts of various dimensions, application of binder and wearing asphalt courses, and lastly, installation of solar-powered street lighting. Your Excellencies, the completion of this road has brought tremendous benefits to the people of Gomani, Dafa-Yangoju, and neighboring communities as well. It has improved accessibility and security, enhanced the movement of people and goods, stimulated commercial activities, and many more. This project is a testament of the FCT administration's determination to bridge infrastructure gaps and ensure that residents of satellite towns and area councils enjoy the benefit of sustainable development. Like always, I'd like to convey my heartfelt appreciation to the Honorable Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, together with the Honorable Minister of States, for the trust and confidence placed in the Satellite Towns Development Department, Federal Capital Territory Administration, as well as for the opportunity to play a vital role in delivering impactful projects that improve the lives of our citizens. Your visionary leadership, sir, unwavering support and commitment to development continue to motivate us to strive for excellence and drive meaningful progress across the Federal Capital Territory. Lastly, sir, may I once again express our appreciation to Mr. President for his continued and passionate support for the national development of our nation. Thank you very much for coming. God bless you.
Thank you very much. A passionate, heartfelt gratitude to the Honorable Minister, and a passionate gratitude in trollops to His Excellency, Mr. President, for his continued and passionate support for the development of the nation. Would like to thank Honorable Zulkifil, who is the coordinator of STDD. We want to thank you for your intervention. He has explicated for us what this road entails and has explained what is contained in the project that has now been completed by Zebaset. Your Excellency, Quali is highly recognized for its extensive agrarian landscape and is described as FCT's agricultural powerhouse with massive food supply. But I'm also aware, as I was told earlier by a former chairman of Quali, that my pounded yam in this local government area is assured today, and I'm going to hold him accountable. That's to tell you the amount of yams that is available here and the amount of agricultural produce. We also have Quali housing the National Educational Research and Development Council, responsible for reviewing educational curriculum across Nigeria. We have the National Mathematical Center. We have the Federal Government College, Quali, and we have an emerging Confluence Center. And investors are making their way because of this road Who knows, very soon, Kannywood and Nollywood would be here to benefit from this various things we see, including the scenery. To be able to shoot films here will be a dream. The contractor, working night and day according to specification, understands President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's mantra on infrastructure. I'd like to quote Mr. President. Infrastructure is the backbone of a modern economy. Roads are not just asphalt. They are the veins of commerce, the bridges of unity, the channels through which our people pursue their dreams without fear or delay. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, His Excellency, at the commissioning of collector roads in Mabushi last week. Therefore, it is now my pleasure to welcome to the podium Mr. Adil Aydin Kurt, Managing Director, Zabasaid Construction Limited, for the contractor's intervention.
Mr. President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, represented by the President of the Senate, Distinguished Senator Godswill Akpabio, GCON. The Honorable Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, His Excellency Barrister Nyesom Wike, CON. Distinguished members of the National Assembly, Chairman of the Area Councils, our Royal Fathers, heads of security agencies, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It's my great honor and privilege to welcome you all to the official commissioning of the Karugomani-Dafa-Yangoju road. Today, we celebrate much more than the completion of a road. We celebrate another important milestone in the transformation of the Federal Capital Territory and another demonstration of the renewed hope agenda of His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Awarded on the 13th of November, this project comprised 13-kilometer road together with a modern 3-span bridge. It will improve connectivity, reduce travel time, enhance safety and stimulate economic activities across Karugomani-Dafa-Yangoju and the neighboring communities. More importantly, this road will play a strategic role in the future development of the satellite towns of the Federal Capital Territory. By opening this important corridor, we are creating new opportunities for agriculture, commerce, housing, investment, and balanced urban growth. This is not a simple road. It's an investment in the future of our communities. The remarkable transformation we are witnessing across the FCT today is a clear reflection of the visionary leadership of the Honorable Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, His Excellency Barrister Nyesom Wike. Under his leadership, infrastructure delivery has accelerated, bringing development closer to the people and improving lives across both urban and rural communities. Our vision, however, goes beyond roads. We believe that infrastructure should create opportunity. That is why we are advancing the Abuja Industrial Park and Free Zone, a project that will attract local and international investments, promote manufacturing, create employment more than 40,000, and contribute significantly to Nigeria's industrial growth. We are equally committed to developing a modern technical and vocational education and training center that will equip our young people with particular skills needed by today's industries, preparing them for productive careers and entrepreneurship. In addition, we are developing a world-class sports academy that will combine education with professional sports development, helping to the future champions while promoting discipline, leadership, and national unity. Together, these initiatives represent a shared vision of sustainable development where infrastructure, industry, education, and human capital grow hand in hand. Before I conclude, I would like to express our deepest appreciation to Honorable Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, His Excellency Barrister Nyesom Wike, for his visionary leadership, confidence, and unwavering commitment to the development of the FCT. We also sincerely appreciate the Honorable Minister of the State, Maria Mahmoud, the directors, coordinators, engineers, consultants, and the entire management of the staff of the FCT administration for their guidance, professionalism, and continuous support. As Zeberset Group, we are truly honored by the confidence the FCT administration has placed us in. For more than 2 decades, Nigeria has been our home, and it has been our privilege to contribute to the development of this great nation. We sincerely thank the FCT administration for believing in us, trusting our capabilities, and continuously encouraging us to deliver projects of the highest quality. That confidence inspires us to work even harder, and we remain fully committed to delivering excellence, integrity, and value in every project entrusted to us. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are not simply commissioning another road. We are connecting communities. We are supporting the growth of our satellite towns. We are creating opportunities for investment and employment. We are investing in the future of our young people. And together we are building a stronger, more prosperous, and more inclusive federal capital territory. On behalf of Zeberset Group, I thank the people of Karugomani-Dafa-Yangoju and the entire Quali Area Council for their cooperation and support throughout the execution of this project. May this road stand for generation as a symbol of progress, partnership, and shared prosperity. Thank you very much. God bless the Federal Capital Territory. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
The Managing Director of Zeberset, Mr. Kurt, has talked about how Nigeria has been their home for 2 decades and how Zeberset is contributing to corporate social responsibility. He considers the road an investment in the future. He thanks the Honorable Minister for commitment and encouragement. Let's give another round of applause to the contractor, Zeberset Construction Nigeria Limited. Your Excellency, the eyes of the people say everything when you look around you. The turnout of Kwali indigenes and residents in their numbers say even more. Their body language is that of excitement. And this is one of the local governments where the turnout has been massive if you look around you. The endless possibilities with this road is humbling. Trade, commerce, community, friendships, agriculture, manufacturing, investments, textile. Kwali indigenes are highly skilled in cloth making. We're grateful for this road and for our guests who have come out in their numbers to support us. We're particularly grateful for His Excellency, the President of the Senate, who is here in representation for His Excellency, Mr. President. Let me now invite our very well apportioned FCT Head of Service, Mrs. Nancy Nathan, to come forward and deliver the vote of thanks.
His Excellency, President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, ably represented by the President of the Senate, His Excellency, Senator Goswill O. Akpabio, GCON. distinguished senators and honorable members of the National Assembly, both serving and former, His Excellency, the Honorable Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Barrister Dr. Ezenwo Nyesom Wike, CON, friends and associates of the Honorable Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Executive Chairman of the Area Council here present, both past and present, senior officials of the Federal Capital Territory Administration and Federal Capital Development Authority, heads of security agencies present, our royal fathers, members of the press, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It is with immense gratitude and a deep sense of fulfillment that I rise to deliver the vote of thanks at this historic occasion, marking the official inauguration of the Karugomani-Dafa-Yangoju Road. Let me start by thanking God for His continued protection over the Federal Capital Territory and His grace to witness this landmark event. On behalf of the Federal Capital Territory Administration and the good people of the FCT, I express profound appreciation to the special guest of honor, His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, whose visionary leadership and unwavering commitment to infrastructure development continue to transform communities across the Federal Capital Territory and the nation at large. This project is yet another testament to the Renew Hope agenda in action. We are thankful to the members of the National Assembly for their support and legislative oversight that makes this project possible. Our deepest and most special appreciation goes to the Honorable Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Barrister Dr. Ezenwo Nyesom Wike, Hasken Abuja. Sir, your bold leadership, tireless commitment, and unwavering determination to bridge the infrastructure gap, both in rural and urban areas, have brought renewed hope to the people of the FCT. Under your leadership, communities that were once neglected are now witnessing unprecedented development, improved connectivity, and expanded economic opportunities. We sincerely thank you for your exemplary leadership and dedication to service. I also wish to sincerely appreciate my colleagues in the Federal Capital Territory Administration, the Executive Secretary, the Coordinator, STDD, mandate secretaries, engineers, contractors, and every member of the project implementation team, whose professionalism and dedication ensure the successful completion of this important route. Our gratitude also equally goes to the chairman and leadership of Quali Area Council, traditional rulers, community leaders, youth groups, women association, and the good people of Karugomani-Dafa-Yangoju and neighboring communities for their cooperation, patience, and unwavering support throughout the execution of this project. To our distinguished guests, development partners, members of the media, and all well-wishers who honored us with their presence today, we sincerely appreciate your solidarity and support. Once again, I extend our heart appreciation to everyone who contributed in one way or the other to making today's event a resounding success. Thank you. Thank you, and may God bless you all. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. God bless the Federal Capital Territory.
Your Excellency, the Head of Service of the FCT, Mrs. Nancy Nathan, delivering her vote of thanks, which I've always said is one of the most difficult assignments. She managed to pull through on this one and recognized us all collectively. We truly appreciate you. Your Excellency, only recently I got into an argument with a friend last week because these days I've become the poster girl for the FCT. So anywhere I go, they ask me questions, even the ones I don't know the answers to, they ask me the questions. Like I always say, I'm proud to be associated with the FCT and with the FCT administration. So this argument, Your Excellency, with this friend is whether the Honorable Minister of the FCT sleeps. That was the question she asked me. Does the FCT minister sleep? So I said to her, I don't understand. What do you mean, does he sleep? I mean, does the Honorable Minister sleep? She said, how can anyone be commissioning 31 projects across the FCT, across satellite towns? So I said, we may have to ask his family or his staff, but I know that he sleeps. But what we are in the FCT, Your Excellency, is audacious. We're audacious. Where people think things are not possible, FCT administration will go there to deliver the President's mandate and the work that the Honorable Minister has been given. Together with his team, they go where people are even afraid to go. Your Excellency, according to one contractor, the minister can call you at 2 a.m. because he wants to have clarity, or he wants to add a small detail, or he wants to ask a question. And that contractor at the time described it as the wicked time zone. Because at 2 a.m., that is his 10 a.m. He can call you at 3 a.m., that is his 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Undeterred and determined to carry out the work of the Tinubu presidency by making Abuja the center of attraction Africa-wide and doing it with such style. Here then is the man who invited us here. President of Algon, former president, two-time chairman of Obiakpo local government area in Rivers State, two-time governor of Rivers State, a man who has served his nation across the board, now Hasken Abuja, Honorable Minister of the FCT, Ezenwo Nyesobwike.
Everybody call him Wike, call him Mr. Project, call him Mr. Project, call him Wike, Inyerishi, call him Wike, call him Wike.
Your Excellency, Mr. President, represented by the Chairman of the National Assembly, the President of the Senate, His Excellency Goswill Akpabio, Grand Commander of the Order of the Niger, and the leader of the political infantry of the South-South. Your Excellency, distinguished senators that are here, leaders of the various political parties, our dear traditional rulers that are here, the Managing Director and staff of ZBZ Nigeria Limited, the Chairman of area councils, the Chief of Staff, Acting Head of Service, Mandate Secretaries and Permanent Secretaries, Chairman, Civil Service Commission of the FCT, our dear women, our youths, my dear brothers and sisters, good afternoon. Your Excellency, Mr. President, let me on behalf of the Federal Capital Territory once again welcome you, appreciate you for making our time to be with us in the 15th day of the 31 days earmark commissioning projects under your administration. Your Excellency, today we're in one of the satellite towns. Like you have said before, development must not only be concentrated at the center. Development must be taken to the satellite towns. Since you assumed office in May 29, 2023, you gave a directive to the FCT to make sure that development goes to all the nooks and crannies of the FCT. Since we started 9th of June commissioning projects, at least this is the fourth of going to the rural communities to see that we have taken development to them. The coordinator of the STD has said last year, during the second year anniversary of Mr. President commissioned A2, that is the Abuja-Lokoja Road to Pai. Mr. President commissioned it during his second year anniversary. And that job was done by the same company, Zebrazip. I want to thank them for delivering on time. Again today, we have awarded from Pai to Gomani, that's ongoing, and we've also awarded from Gomani to Dafa-Yangoju, which we have completed. You've heard the coordinator say that this job was awarded November last year, November 2025. Today is June 30, 2026. For those of you who are very good in mathematics or arithmetic, you will see that this road was completed before 12 months. And what has shown is that all this we're doing is not rocket science. It's commitment by this administration, commitment by the contractors. I know I asked the contractor when the job was awarded, are you sure that you complete this road in 8-9 months? And he said yes, he was going to do that. So let me thank the managing director and their team for keeping to the promise of completing this road. I know on 17th of July, we'll be going to Manzango, where he called the Arab Road, to also commission that road, which is being carried out by the same company. Your Excellency, you recollect that when you appointed us as ministers, you directed that we should go back to all the councils and have stakeholders meetings, dialogue with them, and ask them questions. In essence, it is the first time what we may say community participation in projects to be carried out in the area councils. It was before that you sit in your office, people come to you and say, oh, this road is important, without even knowing which road it is, without even knowing what will be the value of the roads to the various communities. I know that when we came to have that stakeholders meeting in Quali, the chairman of the council, who today, by the grace of God, is the candidate that will run for House of Representatives under your party. If he did not do well, if he was not in support of the administration, it would have been difficult for him to have his ticket. But because of the role he played, the people said, you have presented us well, you have to go further to continue to represent us. Your Excellency, the chairman of the council and the traditional rulers, if I remember, the traditional ruler of Quali did mention of these 3 roads, A2 to Pai, Pai to Gomani, Gomani to Dafa-Yangoju, which is about 43 kilometers. Today, to the glory of God, all our promise to them, they will not say we have not fulfilled. And I want to thank the paramount ruler and your chiefdom for giving us the support, for giving the contractors the support. There are other areas outside the FCT which I know, when jobs are awarded, what traditional rulers will do first is to ask the contractors what is there for them. Their interest is not to make sure the job is carried to the logical conclusion. Their interest is, look, what is there for us? And when once the contractor submits to that, they no longer bother about whether the job is completed or not. But here in FCT, I want to say with all authority that their own interest is for the conclusion of the roads, of the projects that will be of benefit to their people. And I said they should continue with that. With that, government will continue to do more for them. Therefore, Mr. President, let me invite you to talk to the people of Kwali and then commission this beautiful road to the glory of God. Thank you and God bless you.
I just wanted to be sure. But if it is not working, I'll try to use my campaign voice because I've seen so many people here today. As President of the Senate and Chairman of the National Assembly, let me start by recognizing the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, who has made this possible. I also recognize my colleagues, distinguished senators, Olaka, Senator Aduda, and many other senators who are here, and especially recognize Senator Mao Ohabunwa, who happens to be the Provost or Pro-Chancellor of the University of Port Harcourt. I also understand that he's also Chairman of the Board of Trustees of one of the political parties. The Socrates of the Senate, Senator Zekibo, I also recognize you. Former Deputy Speaker, my brother Nwuche, I use you as a point of contact to recognize serving members of the National Assembly and former serving members of the National Assembly. We have a lot of other distinguished personalities here, but let me go straight to the host of the Federal Capital Territory, Mr. Project. I did not give you that name. The President gave you the name. My brother, Honorable Minister of the FCT, Barrister Ezenwa Wike, and his children watching the miracle that their father is performing in the FCT. When my sister Eugenia Abu was introducing you, she said you were once is it chairman of Obiokpa local government twice, something like that. You were governor of Rivers State, that I know, twice. But she forgot that you were once a minister of education, and that this is your second coming as minister. So So my sister, note that. Former Minister of Education in Nigeria. You have served your country well. Then, through you and Mr. President, FCT now has a lot of departments, parastatals. I've seen the head of service. I've seen permanent secretaries. I've seen the coordinators of satellite town development and all sorts of agencies in the FCT. In fact, FCT is now operating like a full state, courtesy of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the minister of the FCT.
Tinubu, our leader, Asiwaju, our president, where they perform.
So, I've also seen a lot of political gladiators who are not only members of the APC, but are members of other political parties. I have to be careful the way I mention their names so they don't win the election. So, distinguished brother and minister of FCT happens to be a national leader of one of the political parties. So a few days ago in the Senate, I also announced another national leader from the South. And before I knew it, thousands of people trooped to that political party. So I called him back when he sent me something to announce. I said, I won't announce again. The last time I was not paid. I'm not going to announce. I won't advertise your political party for you. So the only political party I will advertise here is that of the APC, All Progressives Congress. That's the one that I belong to. That's the one Mr. President belongs to. And so I want to use the APC to recognize the Federal House candidate for Quali and former chairman of Quali. APC, una see am, una go vote am, he go win. May God bless Quali local government.
On your mandate we shall stand. On your mandate we shall stand. On your mandate, voila, on your mandate. Chakaban, on your mandate we shall stand. Chakaban.
The chairman of the area councils of the FCT, the mandate secretaries, and other top government officials, Your Royal Highness, Luka Ayedo, Nisasan, the third, the issue of Quali. I use you as a point of contact to recognize all the other traditional rulers in Quali local government area. Let me also recognize the contractors who made this beautiful project a reality today. In terms of time and in terms of quality, congratulations. May God be with you. Critical stakeholders of the FCT and Nigeria as a whole, invited guests, the young stars who are beneficiaries of this satellite development also. I've heard one of them continues to shout, Mr. Project, and then they will shout, Asiwaju 8 years. I stand by your mandate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mr. President is looking at you now. So agreement is agreement.
Mama, I don't follow Tinubu go. I want Akpabio, Papa. I don't follow Tinubu go. If you see my mama, tell him I don't follow Tinubu go.
Well, I recognize the band. because they said they have followed Tinubu. So we should let their parents at home know that they are with Tinubu until he finishes his second term. So I am here to represent the President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces on this very special commissioning. It's a thing of joy for me to come down and represent the President in the Karugomani-Dafa-Yangoju Road in Quali Local Government Area Council. Pleased to commission this newly completed 13-kilometer stretch of Karugomani-Dafa-Yangoju Road. Of course, this is renewed hope made visible for the good people of Kwali and the FCT. Not in speeches, but in asphalt, bridges, and in lights. When we set out under the renewed hope agenda, we agreed on one thing: development must reach every Nigerian, not just those at the center, not just those at the cities. Abuja cannot be a city of two walls, with gleaming district lights, but forgotten settlements. In other words, forgotten satellite towns. This road rejects that divide. This road connects Gomani, Dafa, and Yangoji to markets, to schools, to hospitals, and also to opportunities. It says clearly that the wealth of this nation belongs to all of us. Whether you live on a boulevard or you live on a farm track, you must take part in the wealth of this nation. For too long, the strength of our rural communities was held back by poor access roads. Crops rotted away before reaching the markets. Young people left because the road to their area were impossible. Instead of taking them up, the roads were bringing them down. Those things have changed today. This is the 15th day of the commissioning of infrastructure projects by the FCT. So we must say, out of the 31 days for this third round of commissioning, the Honorable Minister of the FCT and your team, we are very proud of the work you are doing. So, ladies and gentlemen, with the opening of this corridor, farmers can move produce faster now. Buyers can also reach the farms without delay. And of course, post-harvest losses will be minimized or will drop significantly. Quali can now stand on its own as a food-producing hub for the Federal Capital Territory and beyond. Roads like this keep families together by giving them reasons to stay at home and to build their lives at home. I commend the contractors once again, Sebeset Limited, and their engineers. After the solid work on the highway A2 to Pai Road, you have done it again. You deliver drainages that will hold. You build bridges that will last, and streetlights that extend most of the communities you pass through to working days. No longer nights. You have extended the nights. You have extended the days for these communities. You met the timelines set by the administration of the FCT. That is the standard that we expect and the standard that Nigerians deserve. You are hearing the voice of the president, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So, distinguished guests, none of this will be happening at this pace without leadership that understands the assignment given to it. Honorable Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Barrister Nyesom Wike, Commander of the Order of the Niger, and National Chairman of the People's Democratic Party, you took my advice seriously. Open up the area councils. Match city development with rural development. You have supervised the projects closely. You have kept the contractors on their toes, and the result is here for all to see. The energy and joy I saw in Yangoju and Dafa communities during your inspections told the real story. Even the turnout of today further tells the story. When government delivers honestly, people feel it, and they respond as they have responded. Of course, this shows trust in government. Congratulations and well done. Wike, you have earned us that trust here in this community and in this local government area. I want to salute your vision also and your passion to deliver, and particularly your understanding of the intention of my administration, the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He is the one speaking now. I also commend the Honourable Minister of State, Dr. Maria Mahmood, and the entire FCTA administration. From supervision, community engagements, to quality control, you have worked as one. This road is proof of what happens when a team is focused on results and not excuses. Let me say this very plainly. The era of starting projects only to abandon them is over. We will fund, we will finish, and we will maintain the infrastructure we are building. From city expressways to rural areas to access roads, every single naira or public fund must show up as value for the citizens of this country. We will keep laying it, district by district, council by council, and state by state, until Nigeria becomes a developed nation. To the royal fathers, community leaders, our farmers, our traders, and the youths of Karugomani-Dafa-Yangoju, this road is now yours, so guard it jealously. Do not allow encroachment on the rights of way. Keep the drains clear of silt. Report any attempt to vandalize any section of this road. Use it to grow your farms. Use it to grow your businesses. And your children's future will be assured. Government has done its part. The next part now belongs to you, the people. With gratitude to God Almighty, it is now my honor and privilege to officially commission the Karugomani-Dafa-Yangoju Road for the prosperity of the good people of Quali, local government area, the growth of the Federal Capital Territory, and the greatness of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. To God be the glory. I thank you all. May God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
He has done so much for me, and I cannot tell it all. If I have 10,000 tongues, it would
Karugomani-Dafa-Yangoju Road in Quali local government area, one of our satellite towns in the FCT, is here commissioned today in the name of Almighty God for use by humanity and the people and for the prosperity of our nation, Nigeria. Amen. Newly constructed Karugomani-Dafa-Yangoju Road, officially commissioned by His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR, President Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria, this day, Tuesday, 30th day of June, 2026, to the glory of God.
And this road has now been officially commissioned. We'll take the official photograph right away. We thank Mr. President. We congratulate the FCT Minister and his team. That's the official photograph. The national anthem. This event is officially closed. Please allow Mr. President's representative to make his... Allow Mr. President's representative to make his way to his car, clear the pathway.